Everyone loves a good underdog story or a tight championship chase, but sometimes ring chasing turns into one of the most embarrassing, cringe-worthy quests in NBA history. Today, we're diving deep into the most embarrassing ring chasing attempts you've ever seen. Guys who went all in on chasing that elusive championship only to come up empty-handed, sometimes spectacularly so. Buckle up, because these stories, they're wild. Blake Griffin's ring chase was as real as it got, but the result, not exactly storybook. March 2021. After getting bought out by Detroit, Blake signs with the Brooklyn Nets. It wasn't subtle. Teaming with Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving, the message was clear: chase that championship at all costs. Blake suited up for a mere 7 playoff games, averaging under 5 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. Decent role player numbers, sure, but nowhere near enough to change Brooklyn's fate. No ring, no glory. Then came Boston in 2022, a 1-year veteran minimum deal. No superstar reunion. Just a guy fighting for one last shot. The Celtics had so many retired numbers, Blake had to pick 91. Dennis Rodman's tribute. Memorable? Yes. Impactful? Barely. He played 569 regular season minutes, but just 6 playoff minutes total. Blake Griffin went all in twice and came up empty both times. DeMarcus Cousins made a bold gamble in 2018, signing a low-risk, high-reward deal with the Golden State Warriors. Fresh off a torn Achilles, Cousins personally called KD, Curry, and Draymond intent on a ring. Early signs were hopeful. 14 points in his debut, a big 28-point game in April, but fate struck hard in the playoffs. A torn quad sidelined him indefinitely. He returned a shadow in the finals, and the Warriors lost to Toronto in 6 games. Injuries crushed the dream. Despite playing on a super team, Cousins' ring chase ended in heartbreak and disappointment. Karl Malone's epic 18-season chase took a final shot in LA, with Kobe, Shaq, and Peyton. Signed for minimum, he wore number 11 because Magic's 32 was off limits. The Lakers started hot, 18-3, but Malone's knee gave out early, sidelining him for 39 games. When healthy, the Lakers were dominant. Playoffs were promising until Malone injured his other knee in the finals. His numbers dropped, he missed Game 5, and the Lakers got knocked out by Detroit in 5 games. Malone's story: the most playoff games ever played without a ring, a painful, limping exit after a legendary career chasing a championship that never came. Now the Brooklyn Nets in summer 2013, possibly the most reckless ring chase trade in NBA history. On draft night, they grabbed Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett, Jason Terry, and DJ White by trading away future first-round picks that turned into Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. The message: championship or bust. They scrape past Toronto in 7 games, then get crushed by Miami in 5. Pierce and KG were long past their primes. Chemistry never clicked, and the cost sunk the franchise. 1 year, no title, and the worst trade decisions ever made. Carmelo Anthony's 2021 Lakers chapter was supposed to be the big ring chase finale. After years of moving and falling short, Melo signed on hoping to finally lift that trophy. He put up solid scoring numbers and hit career milestones, but the Lakers? A mess. Injuries, chemistry chaos, a 33-49 finish, and no playoffs. Melo played his role, gave his best, but no ring, no glory. Just another near miss in his chase for the title. Cleveland's 2018 LeBron James ring chase was a mid-season frenzy. They flipped half their roster in February in a desperate win-now huddle. New pieces brought energy and hope. The Cavs finished 4th in the East, made another finals run, but Golden State swept them in 4. The gamble gave one last shot, but no title, no fairy tale ending. After that, LeBron was gone. Charles Barkley's ring chase in Houston is a tale of 2 eras, the Drexler era and the Pippen experiment. Joined by Hall of Famers, he battled injuries and chemistry issues. Both seasons ended in first-round playoff exits, and clashes off the court only added drama. Barkley's chase? No ring, just frustration and a Hall of Fame career missing that final piece. James Harden's 2022 Philadelphia run was supposed to be his ring chase masterpiece. Traded for Ben Simmons and others, Harden came in ready to sacrifice salary and put up elite performances alongside Joel Embiid. They knocked off Toronto and Miami, but fell short against Boston. The second playoff disappointment led to public drama, trade demands, and eventual departure to the Clippers. Another ring chase turned sour. The Suns' 2023 mega move centered around Kevin Durant, Booker T, and Beal. Everyone expected a scoring juggernaut and a deep playoff run. Instead, they got swept in the first round in 2024, then missed the playoffs entirely the following year. Beal's scoring plummeted. Injuries haunted the team. By summer 2025, Durant was traded, Beal cut, and the experiment was a bust, a super team that didn't win a single playoff game. Shaq's last ring chases in Cleveland and Boston were bitter bookends to his career. Trading early dominance for veteran depth, he embraced the veteran minimum with one goal, a final ring. Injuries intervened: thumb surgery, knees, calves, and his playing time dwindled. 2 stops, 0 rings. Shaq left the league with 4 championships, but none in his final attempts. Paul George's 2024 mega contract with the Sixers was hailed as a championship push, but injury-plagued stars missed large chunks of the season. The new trio barely played together. The team stumbled to 24-58, Philly's worst record in years. Trade talks swirled by midseason. The glamorous ring chase, a total bust. LaMarcus Aldridge's 2021 Nets stint was a quiet but promising ring chase that ended abruptly with retirement due to heart irregularity, only to bounce back for a full season before retiring again in 2023. Veteran scoring off the bench? Yet no deep playoff run, no ring, just one last shot that fizzled. Tracy McGrady's 2013 Spurs comeback was a low-key ring chase. Signed late from China, McGrady barely got on the court in the finals, playing only 14 minutes across 2 games. The Spurs lost to Miami, and T-Mac's final chapter was a quiet footnote in his career. These ring chases share a painful truth. No matter how big the names or the moves, chasing a championship doesn't guarantee a ring. Sometimes it's fierce effort and near misses. Sometimes it's just embarrassing stumbles on the biggest stage. And sometimes it's heartbreak and frustration that echo long after the banners are hung. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for daily deep dives on everything hoops.